Hi everyone, Linn Holdhusen with the Holdhusen Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Portland Central. I'm here today with our Director of Sales, Brett Starr, and our agent, Keith Brown. So we're here today to talk about step 5, how to pick the right agent to list and sell your home. So I think there's 3 really important things that a seller needs to speak to the agent about that they're thinking about interviewing and hiring to sell their home. So one is, what are they going to do to market the home?
Mm-hmm.
What is their local market knowledge, their expertise?
Mm-hmm.
And what is their strategy that they're going to bring to it? Are they skilled negotiators? Well, as far as marketing goes, what do you guys think is the most important?
I think exposure is key for sure, and beyond the MLS.
Yeah, I mean anybody can put the house on the MLS. What you want to know is what are they going to do besides that?
Right.
What leverage do they have? What additional sites do they advertise with? How much marketing do they actually pay for? Not what's given, but what do they pay for? That's gonna be a great indicator of what you can expect as far as the level of exposure you'll receive.
Right. And I think that you need to hit it on different levels. You need both a macro approach and a micro approach. You need to be hitting that very local market, which we do through door knocking, call arounds, distributing flyers, having open houses. The more macro is, like you said, all that it's getting syndicated to hundreds of websites, that it's getting out both internationally and nationally, because we do know a lot of people are both investing and moving to Portland.
Yeah.
Second thing would be, what is their local market knowledge? What is the expertise that they're bringing to the situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely knowing what their sales price is by the neighborhood, knowing how many days are on market. I think a big thing is obviously with knowing that is just setting the expectation for your client, so they, from step 1 to till the end of it, so that they know what's going on. And I think that comes with knowing the area specifically and not just plugging in numbers.
Right. We're there to be their experts. I mean, a lot of times, I was just reading a book, and they were saying how when markets change, that for agents it can feel like someone just flipped a switch. And if you were a seller and you've been watching the news and you've been hearing all of this news and you think that the market's still a certain way, it can really change fairly quickly, right?
Absolutely.
And so, having someone who's in your corner that can give you all the data that you might need to make the best decision, crucial thing.
Absolutely.
The last thing is strategy. What does this agent do different to make sure that they're going to protect the equity in your home, or just get you top dollar right out of the gate? So we've talked about all of the things that we're going to do. We stage and clean and declutter and do all of the repairs. We don't do them, but we're going to help advise you on how to do them. But once you're in transaction, what is it they're bringing to the situation that's going to help to preserve the price that you've gotten through the offer?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Because it can be, you can have an agent roll over and have you stuck with all the repairs, or actually make you more money on the back end.
Right.
Properly negotiating how to get the repairs done, what should be done, what shouldn't be done.
Right.
I think that's what's most important. What you can negotiate, what you should negotiate, and maybe what should be fixed. What needs to be addressed. There's nothing worse than to have a deal blow apart because something wasn't addressed that an agent didn't know it needed to be, and it became an issue for a lender.
For sure.
Not to get too specific, but that can happen.
Right. Yeah, and through the expertise that the agent has, they're going to know what are the common things, Like, for instance, sewers, radon, underground tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Most sellers are going to be on the hook for those things. They're negotiable, but not as negotiable, because most buyers, and that's a conversation that we have with a lot of sellers, is what are most buyers going to do? Because some people will ask for certain things, and you're like, no.
Every buyer expects the rain won't hit their head.
Right.
They expect that all lines will run and flush.
Right.
And
Lights will turn on.
Yeah, without exploding or catching fire.
Right.
Which is important.
Right. It's crucial things. Yeah. Crucial things. So one of the things that you had said in an earlier take of this video was picking the agent that really is going to genuinely care about your situation and what you're trying to do.
You want somebody that's going to look out for your best interest. You want somebody that has that. Here's the thing. As a seller, it's your biggest asset. For most people, it's the biggest asset that you'll have in life. You want somebody that's going to be looking out for you and your best interest. Nobody knows how much. Nobody.
Okay.
So you want somebody.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Now say the same. It's a good one.
Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
Such a good one.
So you really need somebody. You need somebody that you can trust, and it needs to be somebody that has a proven track history.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep. So, this is going to wrap up how to get top dollar for your home, at least this little series. We've got plenty more videos coming for you guys. But if you have any specific questions about your house, 2018, it's a new year, It's going to be a great time to start talking about what you'd like to do this year. If you're thinking of making any moves, you can always call us, text us, send us a direct message on Facebook.
Snapchat, Brett.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
huge on Snapchat, so you can always
Big on
make sure you're
Snap.
following B-Star. All right, I hope everybody has a happy new year, and we hope to see you soon. Take care.
Bye.